these are by far probably the lightest prismatic packs that I have seen. Typically on YouTube you would see packs that are 22 point something grams, like 22.4, 22.7, 22.9, but these packs that I got are hardly even 22 grams. They don't even go up to 21.5 grams. The lightest is 20.95 grams right here, and the heaviest pack is 21.24 grams. Now, why in the world are these packs so light? Well, it could be that they are missing a card or two, but really, I believe the reason is due to the wrappers. These wrappers are very, very thin. And if you want to skip this part and go straight to the opening, feel free to do so, but I'm just going to say and point out that these pack wrappers are a different material than other pack wrappers. I don't know if you can tell, but they are particularly shiny. And if you are in my position and holding them, they actually feel very thin, like a very light foil, but with a papery feeling to them. Now compare that to this prismatic pack, which weighs 22.72 grams. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I hope you can. This one, the heavier one, has a thicker wrapper to it, and it's a little bit more matte. Granted, there's still a shine to it, but not as shiny as this one. This one is very brilliant. This one is, yeah, more matte, more dull. And the feel of it is different. It is definitely more thick. Doesn't have as much of a crisp to it than this one, which is very light. So I believe that is the reason why these are extremely light, 21 grams pretty much, versus these wrappers, which are 22, well over 22 grams. Now I'm going to get started with opening these very, very light packs, and they are intentionally separated into two groups because I found that 4 of these packs have slightly more air inside their wrappers. Hopefully you could see that. There's a bit more space in there. While these packs, in this stack, the wrappers are very, very snug. This is probably the tightest feel that I have ever felt in any pack. Hardly any air inside. So I'm just going to keep them into 2 separate groups and see if there's really any difference. I doubt it, but I might as well collect some extra data if I can. So I'm going to get started with this stack, which has the lightest pack ever, 20.95 grams. Wow, started out with an Eevee. That's pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything there. Reverse Hollow. Okay. We did get 2 Umbreons, though. Alright, next one is 20.98. Yeah, I'm so used to 22 gram packs. But I am not used to 20 gram packs. Okay, nothing there. Now 20.99 grams. This one is not easy to open. Okay, nothing there. 21.03 grams. So we finally crossed over to the 21 grams. I would be surprised if we find anything. Looks like nothing so far. 21.09 grams. Well, we have a Badoo, a Pokeball Reverse Hollow, and that's pretty much it. Now we're on 21.10 grams. Nothing there. 21.20 grams, so we kind of jumped it. Nothing there. Now 21.24, which is the highest, or the heaviest, for this particular weight range. Wow, we got Espeon Reverse Pokeball. That's pretty cool. Whoa, and we got an Archaludon Master Ball. I don't know if you could see that. That's pretty cool. Does this count as a double hit? Okay, so no surprise, we're not getting any full arts or anything, but who knows? I mean, you never know. Now to the more spaced out packs. 21.02, let's start with the lightest. Nothing there. 21.03. Nothing there. 21.15. Oh, something in the back. We got a Dragapult. Okay, we could get a base in these things. Now 21.24. This is the last one. We got a Cypher Maniac. Whoa, everything collapsed. We got a Cypher Maniac Pokeball, reverse Pokeball, and that's pretty much it. So not too surprising what we got, nothing significant. Granted, we did get some reverse holos. We did get an Espeon, which is pretty cool. But I think this pretty much shows that these very, very low weighted packs, you're hardly going to get anything out of them. Still, that was cool getting, I guess, a double hit if you consider these reverse holos hits. The Espeon and an Archaludon Master Ball. That was really cool. So that is probably my shortest pack opening and weighing, but that is not the end because I have many more prismatic packs to open and they are in the higher 21 gram range. And then I have, of course, the 22 gram packs as well to compare with. I am not going to chart this yet. I am going to chart everything all together, meaning once I open all the other prismatic packs, I'll put it all in a chart and then do an analysis then. Or most likely, once I do the 21 gram group, then I'm going to put those in a chart and do an analysis there. And then the 22 gram group, I'm going to do the same thing. Open them and then chart them. Hope you enjoyed this video. Granted, it was a little short, and see you in the next pack stat.